After more than a year in Virginia Beach City Jail, Malik Kearney is a free man. The 26-year-old faced charges for DUI and hitting an officer with his car during the 2021 Oceanfront shootings. But a jury found Kearney not guilty on all charges. Ann Sparacco covered the trial from the beginning, and a legal analyst says that Kearney could face more problems moving forward.
Janet, yes, the legal analyst says because a jury found Malik Kearney not guilty on all 16 charges, that means the attorneys for the Commonwealth of Virginia are not able to, by law, to try him on those same charges. But this may be a different case when it comes to civil cases.
After about 13 months, Malik Kearney walked freely out of Virginia Beach City Jail today. A jury acquitted Kearney in day 6 of his trial. The 26-year-old faced several charges, including DUI, hit and run, and 10 counts of firing his gun in public. So what happens now since Kearney spent all that time in jail? We spoke to legal analyst Ed Booth. He says it's not common for someone like Kearney to have grounds to sue the city after staying in jail without bond.
Simply being acquitted by a jury does not mean necessarily that you're going to have some sort of viable civil claim against anyone who was involved in your arrest and prosecution. Very rarely would that turn into some sort of viable civil case.
Virginia Beach police officer Philip Armstead testified during the trial. He told jurors he suffered a permanent injury to his hip after he says Kearney hit him with his car in March 2021. Booth says Armstead could still face a civil case suing Kearney for personal injury.
Simply because the police officer was working in his capacity as a law enforcement officer doesn't mean that he doesn't have the ability to pursue a personal injury claim, and that certainly would apply under these facts here if a police officer was injured.
And a spokeswoman for the Virginia Beach Sheriff's Office says jail officials released Kearney a day later than they had originally expected because of a pending misdemeanor charge he had in Newport News. Live in Virginia Beach, I'm Ann Sparacco for 13 News Now.
13 News Now spoke to one of Kearney's friends. She says once Kearney left the Virginia Beach jail, the pair drove back home to Hampton. We asked to speak with Kearney one-on-one, but we didn't get a response.